Hey guys, Ellie here. Today, I'm hanging out with my good doggies. Rooster and Phoebe being so playful. Look at y'all being so silly, you guys. We got Casper still here. Hey, buddy. You know, in the last video I made, I know I talked about kind of the situation with Casper, how I don't think it's ultimately going to work out at the sanctuary for him because he attacked our Ziggy bird. Been getting into fights with Rooster. They're doing good right now, but there are a few times that I think Rooster has kind of deemed him as a predator. Right now, Rooster and Phoebe are just playing like they always do. To see like little things like that, like Casper just for no reason just ran up to the pig and barked in his face. And those are the kind of things that if he catches Rooster on a bad day, Rooster will think he's trying to attack one of his pigs, and then Rooster will end up attacking him. It was just a terrible bloody mess the last time they fought. And then I already mentioned how Casper, it breaks my heart because he's doing so good right now. He's just playing, running around, and having fun. He doesn't deserve this. He's a good dog. It really is unfair. He's gotten a few ducks and chickens before as well. And so once they get that taste for blood, unfortunately, there usually isn't any going back from that. It's really hard to train it out of them. Maybe if they're a puppy, it's one thing. But if they're like older and they're still doing that, then it's really hard to untrain that habit. But we still let Casper out for his enrichment, his playtime. I do watch him closely like a hawk, obviously. But I just feel bad for him. He's so sweet. He has great protective instincts. When there's been dogs along the fence line, he goes with Rooster and Phoebe and barks and scares them away. But it's not, like Meg said in the last video I made, it's not fair for him to constantly be getting the little buzzer or the shocker if he's chasing a bird or an animal. And it's not fair for us to have to keep putting him down, being stern with him. If he messes up, he needs positive reinforcement. He needs to be told good boy. And so I do my best to tell him just good boy. Like, see, there's a dog right there. I think it's Moose or some, but his instincts are right to go up to the fence line and to make sure that dog, whoever it is, doesn't come too close to our property. And so it really is a shame because his instincts are so good. But it just I don't know, it's a hard situation. I know y'all understand. In the meantime though, we're still letting him out every day. We still let him have his enrichment and play with the other dogs. We only put him in the stall at night when we're not outside anymore, so he still gets to be outside plenty of space to run and play. I contacted my dad seeing if he wanted him, but I don't think my dad and Jamie have given up the search for Sadie yet, and I know that Sadie was a one of a kind, so I don't think they want to take Casper, which is fine. If they change their mind, they can always let me know. But I contacted my dad. I also contacted East Hoof and Paw Animal Rescue, where we took Bluey to. They've helped rescue a large number of dogs before, and I don't know if they'll be able to either. They're extremely busy, also in the middle of moving, selling their property and such. And so, hi Olga, hey baby. So we haven't found a home for him yet. Also, his previous owners were unable to take him back too, so we're gonna keep looking. But at the same time, we're not desperate to just drop him off anywhere. We will not let him go unless we're 110% certain that he is going to a really, really good home with people that can give him his needs and give him all the love and support that he deserves. Anything less than that, if we can't find the perfect place for him, then it would almost be better just to try to keep working with him, which that might still be on the table. Every time I'm petting on him and loving on him, I'm saying, I'm sorry for the situation, Casper, but you never know what'll happen. And intentionally, Casper, see, I don't want him to walk out right now. Casper, come back, buddy. Good boy. At least he's learning. He's responding to the shocker decently. Phoebe, yeah, you see that reaction? There's a little vibration button, this one right here. Phoebe hates the vibration. And so if she's doing a bad behavior, I can correct it easily enough. She's good though. Hi Olga. Hey baby. Olga, you've been awful sweet lately. Phoebe, the puppy. Hey, baby. My good dog. My Phoebe girl. Got all the goats and the sheep. Starting to do our, Phoebe, you're all over me. We're doing our pasture rotation right now. We've been trying to do it, but with the cold weather coming about, it's been really hard to get them over here consistently. We had just started our pasture rotation from the really far one over there and then bringing them into this area. We started it a few days before that terrible freeze that we had, and just right now, as we're kind of getting over that previous freeze, we have another one right on the horizon, another freeze coming, even colder than the one from last week. And so it's hard to get in a consistent routine with them and stuff. Hi, Socks. But we're getting the pigs in here, getting all the animals and such. You a good boy. Oh yeah, don't worry about the pond, by the way. I'm sure some of you are wondering what this red stuff is. This right here, it's actually kind of cool. I do know what it is. It's called duckweed. I don't know if any of y'all ever heard of it. You can get it on your fingers like this. It's a little coating layer. You can see the water beneath it is the same as normal, clear. And yeah, duckweed is perfectly harmless for animals like our goats, our dogs. Phoebe's getting a good drink right now. You know what's funny is that aquatic people that own fish and other kinds of aquatic animals, actually will try to grow duckweed to oxygenate, promote good oxygen flow in their tank. And it has a number of other, I forget all that it does, but I read about it online the other day, and it's really, really good for natural bodies of water and stuff. In moderation, of course. Just like anything, there can be too much of a good thing. So now that we are probably going to start pasture rotating, I'm going to get this duckweed taken out of here and stuff. It does look kind of bad. It's not harmful though. The goats and stuff, the dogs will swim in there, they'll get a drink. If we had ducks in this pond, they would be able to eat it down themselves, but we don't have any ducks in here. So I'm gonna have to find a different way to get rid of it safely. Don't want to use chemicals or anything like that, because the chemicals is what would be harmful. The duckweed is harmless. And so it's kind of funny, actually. I was reading about reading about people on Reddit and other forums that have aquatic animals, that have fish and whatnot, and they actually try to grow this duckweed because it has a lot of beneficial purposes, promotes good oxygen flow, and you guys know, like, it's common sense that if you get Phoebe, bad dog. That's the other thing too about Casper, is that I feel like Phoebe watching him and stuff, seeing him like chasing animals, is kind of instilling bad habits with her. And so I just kind of worry about Phoebe, because this is a delicate point, a delicate stage in her life where she's kind of transitioning from a puppy to becoming a grown dog. And so I don't need her kind of imitating Casper's bad behaviors, you know. But I'm sorry, Casper. I do love you so much. We're still doing our best. We're working hard. We're giving it everything that we got. But no, these fish and these aquatic animal owners actually are trying to figure out ways to grow this duckweed right here, because it's so valuable and because it has so many good purposes for the tank. It's funny, people on Reddit trying to share little, I don't want to say recipes, but little concoctions, little tips of how we can get this stuff to naturally grow, because my tank isn't oxygenated enough. And you know, you want good oxygenated water with a good amount of oxygen, because what you drink directly correlates to, you know, how your blood will flow and everything. And we all know that having good oxygen rich blood is healthy. And so, you know, kind of funny that I had read about that. And so, and the ironic part is that here we are planning on getting it removed, but other people would kill or would do anything to have some of it for their own tank. As a matter of fact, maybe we should sell it. Maybe we should sell it. If it's that valuable, wouldn't that be kind of cool? That's a brilliant idea. I gotta tell Meg. But all right, guys, just a quick update. We got our babies. They're doing good. They're eating, they're grazing, hanging out. Trying to slowly ease them into this pasture over here. And I don't know though. We have a freeze coming in the next few days. When we have the freeze, we usually they're always open to that barn pasture, but they don't hardly ever want to come out. So we also want them to stay plenty warm, so we make more than one shelter just in case they didn't feel warm enough there for whatever reason. But they should, because we have plenty of hay. We close the door, the vertical door from the top, so there shouldn't be any problems. All right, guys. Well, with all that said, I hope y'all enjoyed. Y'all be sure to let me know in the comments what kind of stuff you guys want to see. I hope you all have an incredibly blessed rest of y'all's day. And as I always say, your boy Ellie out.